everyone, this is your Ocelot Bazooka. Today I'm going to be playing a game that is called Big Paintball, and there aren't really many paintball games on Roblox, not many good ones at least, ever since, Ultimate Paintball by Mic'd, which is from 2007, I think. So you can imagine how I would like this. Now I'm on the free-for-all mode, which means I have to be careful and avoid the random sprayers, the spawn campers, the sentry hoggers, and all that. Now that girl's strategy, it works some of the time, but not all the time. Cause like random spraying, it's like a gamble. Will you hit your enemy, or will you miss? Now, the random spraying is best done with a P90, but I have an AK with me because why not? As I like the AK much better than P90. And this girl is... okay, access denied. That's a free kill right here. Thought that was a person over there. Yeah, it's not really my day today, but that's fine. Well, and that is a spawn camper, and spawn campers are terrible. So, yeah, just don't be a spawn camper, because 9 times out of 10 your sentry will just get outsmarted by a player. Now what I'm doing here is technically not spawn camping, but just, just holding my ground, if you will. And okay, who's trying to go around? Let's see. And the game is about to be over, but that's fine. Okay, there's someone over here. Oh yeah, here I come. Da 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 da. Oh. Not first place. Okay, campsite. Let's vote campsite. Now, I didn't really explain the game's, like, mechanics and power-ups and stuff, but I'm pretty sure for that little time I played, you guys could understand what is what. Like, for the sentry, it obviously just gives you, like, a turret to spawn. The radar allows you to see people for a few seconds where they are, the enemy team. The drone is, it's pretty flawed in the fact that you can just wall hack people with it, and sentries. You can wall hack people and sentries with it. The nuke is typically what you want to aim for, because it kills everyone that isn't on your team, including sentries and drones, and yeah. So the nuke is what most people go for. Now, most people might just stockpile radars, and that's fine, but, yeah. I guess if you really don't have a purpose for them yet, then just don't use them. Oh, that guy's... I should... Normally I would thank him, but this doesn't have, like, the TF2, like, quick chat keybinds, sort of. Now, let's see here. Oh, leg spike. That is not good. Okay. I'm pretty sure you guys saw how I was lagging there, and I still am a little bit. That's fine. I guess OBS is putting a little bit of a strain on my CPU, even though it's only at 15%, and it's still recording at like a solid 60 FPS, like 12% usage. Those of you who are wondering, I have an AMD FX 6300, I believe. It's a 6-core. It's a decent competitor to like a Ryzen 3 or something like that, like a Ryzen 2 or 3. So not really the best CPU on the block, but certainly a good one. Yeah, Intel CPUs, they're good for gaming. AMD CPUs, they're good for everything else. And that's kind of how I view things. Like, if you really plan on gaming and doing nothing else, then I would recommend an Intel CPU or GPU. But you know, if you're doing some editing, video editing or 3D modeling perhaps, then you might as well want an AMD CPU, a decent one at that. Not like the latest Threadripper or anything, but something decent, like a Ryzen 5 maybe. 6 core. But yeah. And I am lagging a bit again, but that is fine. Okay, that is oopsie doopsie. Okay. Now, why would these people want to just straight up rush to our base if they know they're just gonna die in the process? Like, you see? He jumped because he knew he was gonna get shot. So he wanted to live a little longer. Now this person is just randomly spraying in the air. That's not a really good thing to do. Especially since, you know, your chance of hitting someone is like 0.001 in a million. So, if you die, then you kinda had it coming. Alright, so I guess we just spawn camp for now until... Oh, okay, that one hit me. I don't know why that didn't count, but I guess, you know. Okay, yeah, okay, I just ran into that. That was, you know, I deserved that. That was, okay, my fault, I'll admit that. Oof, this person just barely hitting them. It's sad. It's just sad. But unfortunately, oh. Okay, well, that was a little lucky. That's, fine. Still, pretty sure he, like, sprayed in, like, a special way to make it hit someone. Why am I not getting any people? Okay, there's 2 people over there. Does the radar only have a certain range now, or? Huh, I guess they just nerfed the radar. Pretty bad, not gonna lie, but I guess it's kind of deserved since people, they do stockpile radios, or radars, so, you know, might as well have them nerfed. Or maybe just, like, the more radios you have, the less range they have when you put them down. That would be a decent feature. Oh, I leveled up. How nice. That gave me almost nothing, but that's fine. Oh no, someone took out my sentry. Oh no. Anyway, and the same guy, he died to another one of my sentries. I remember only placing 2 though, so I don't know where I put the other one. Probably somewhere. Or this is probably one of mine. Oh no. Guess this. Yeah, no, this is the one that I put down. Okay. Huh. Because I remember I put one down earlier, but then it was killed almost immediately. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll just have to look through that, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we're actually doing a decent job in the first place, and yeah, my team occupies the top 3. So, that means we are doing really good, much better than the enemies. Oh, yeah, that was a bad place to put a sentry, but that is fine. Oh, okay. Guess that was a good place to put a sentry. Or maybe it was just my other sentry doing the kills for it. Oh. Why did that get me 3 kills? How are people this bad? Oh, okay, finally. It's about time. Oh, a straight line of a bullet. Okay, my sentry over here is dead. Oh, there's someone trying to go around. That's not allowed where I'm from. Okay, this person is barely outside, and she didn't even try to shoot. That's a terrible move. Oh, there's some guy under the tower. He thinks he can escape from my eagle eye. Well, he is sorely mistaken. Huh. Oh. That guy did not like me shooting at him, which is pretty understandable, but still. Now, pro tip, if you're having someone behind a wall, he's like camping or something, just bust out a drone, and then look forward. As you can see, the drone, it flies through the wall, no questions asked, so then the drone, it just ends up shooting the people behind the wall. That's how it works, basically. And for some reason, big games refuse to nerf it. That's like a game-breaking bug if I ever saw one. But I guess big games is like, nope, we gotta work on our cash grab by the name of My Restaurant and another game called Build and Survive. Yeah. Yeah. The one of the very few good games from big games. Oh, okay. Okay, still, top 3. That's nice. Cool and good. Okay, that's just that guy shooting at me. I hate how there are certain people who just, like, don't know how to play the games at all. It's like, they don't read the tutorial, and then they just go like, oh, how do you play this game? And then it's like, when you tell them about, they're like, oh, you have to play the tutorial, and they're like, no, it's too long, it's too complicated. It's like, you know, you refuse to learn, that's why. And people like you don't really deserve a spot on the Roblox platform. So, just, like, shoo, I guess. That's all I really have to say. Oh, the beast, that was a friend of mine, huh? Weird. Guess I'm gonna camp him now. Since I can get an extra coin out of him. Gotta hit that sentry a few times to kill it. Now, personally, my favorite gun in this game would be the AK because it has nice pinpoint accuracy, and it doesn't have too much of a fire rate like the P90, or it doesn't fire too slow. Like, it's not a semi like the starter pistol. So it gives you like a decent fire rate in order to just shoot someone from across the map or something. The P90, I think it's overdone on the fire rate. It gives like the people who do this a slightly, well, no, not a slightly, like a really good advantage, which they don't deserve because they don't play the game properly. They just randomly spray and then hope it hits, and then it actually hits, and then they get money out of it, which they're technically not even playing the game for, so they don't really, yeah, like I said, they don't deserve the money from it. In fact, they don't deserve to play the game at all, which may be a little extreme for me to say, but to be honest, I don't really, I'm kind of firm on my opinion. The beast is actually doing pretty well. For someone who joined late game, that's fine. Got that one. Okay. That, after this round, I might, yeah. This round is going pretty good so far, so I don't really want to leave mid-game just to have my team completely get obliterated by these people, but that's fine. Now, my way of determining, like, which team is better is by looking at the leaderboard. whichever team has the top 3, like in all their people in top 3, the most people in top 3, that team is better in the game because there's more kills and stuff. And you can tell it's your team by the little diamond beside your names. So it's now the method isn't really foolproof, but it still works pretty good. Yep. So not the best method. I don't really know anymore. But the only like real way that my method won't really work is if your team is like really bad. That like maybe you know the other team has a little bit more of something than yours, and the game doesn't really just count it. I don't know. It's just sometimes it may not work. This person is just. You can tell who's legit playing the game and who isn't. Like this person, for example, who isn't. And boom. Now you gotta put your sentries in strategic locations, otherwise it doesn't really work that well. For some reason they have so many sentries at spawn, it's just the people are actually doing a decent job at defending. That shark boy is still alive. I got confused with the sentry kill until I killed this man with sentry. Now, as you can see, quite a bit of people are falling for my trap. Oh. Why does the game allow people to place sentries like right there? I mean, don't get me wrong. I technically placed it there, but you know, still. Push the limits a little, like, farther to mid, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nice going. Yeah, if someone has a drone, don't worry too much about it, just get into cover if you can, and then get back out, and then shoot him a little bit, and then wait for the drone to cool down, which takes, like, a second or two, and then just go from there. How to beat the technology. Now let me try to snipe this guy, but I don't think I have enough time for it. Yeah, I don't have enough time. 2, 1. Alright. And that is gonna do it for this video. So yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.